Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and even more specifically than that, we are here in front of Anakeesta. I realize it has been some time since I've been up to see what is new at Anakeesta. Is my understanding there is some new things lurking on top of that mountain. Now, Anakeesta, you take a chairlift up. There's a variety of attractions there on top of the mountain, and so I wanted to go up there, see what's new. Also, they appear to be having some sort of patriotic festival as well, celebrating the upcoming 4th of July. So I figure we will get aboard one of these chairs that takes you to the sky and go check out Anakeesta. Please follow me. Here at the ground level of Anakeesta, they often have different seasonal photo ops they put down here to celebrate the different seasons. And look what we have right now, this Statue of Liberty that is actually also a bear. The name, of course, the Statue of Liberty, because it's a bear. Of course, black bears, very common in this area. They're celebrating the local wildlife and the liberty of this country. Here you can have a seat on one of the chairs. Takes you to the top. One of the chair lifts, and yeah, they're nice. They're nice padded chairlifts here. Of course, here in this photo op, you can see what it's like to ride with a bear, which normally you wouldn't want to actually be on a chairlift with a bear. That would be terrifying. But this bear here, looks like he's drinking a beer. He's got his camera there, take some photos, taking the kids up to Anakeesta with him. Of course, I would not recommend putting your kids on your shoulders while on the chairlift. That's actually insanely dangerous. As we head over towards the ticket booth, you can see a bear there zip lining from the tree. Okay, so actually getting up there to the ticket booth, I made a decision to purchase my first ever Anakeesta annual pass. This was, it was I think 70 something. It's like $40 to get in normally for a ticket. It's less than 80 for the annual pass. So if you come twice, it's better to get the annual pass. And this also, you're allowed to bring one friend per year. So I can bring, maybe next time we can bring Jen up here with me to Anakeesta. So it's kind of like purchasing 3 tickets for a little less than 2. I thought it was a good deal, and it does start from today. So it's like 365 days from today it expires. So I have it for that whole period of time. I'm sure I can get some use out of that. I also purchased this for today. This was a drop my annual pass there. I also got the United Tastes of America. This was a $50 add-on, but you get looks like you get 7 samples. They have different food from different parts of America up there at the top of the mountain. So looks like we'll be doing some feasting today. And you have 2 choices here if you want to ride in the cabins, where it's actually like a sky bucket that you get in, or just the standard chairs. Now the cabins end up having way more of a line because there's only a couple cabins, so I'm gonna go with the chairs. All right, coming in hot. And we got us. Pull your bar down. Sit down. You're right. Thanks for coming. Pull down the bar, and there we go. Now it is time to head skyforth. And as we head up, here in front of you, where you pull the bar down, they actually give you a map of Anakeesta, the key there, so you can kind of plot what you'd like to do once you reach the top of the mountain. And for people who are too terrified to ride either the chairs or the gondolas, they do have this truck that will take you up to the top of the mountain by way of windy mountain roads. Now today is a little bit cloudy. There's a possibility of rain, so let's hope let's hope the rain holds up for now, or at least lets us get to the top before it starts pouring while we are on the actual chairlift. I just felt a drop of rain. Let's hurry up and get up there. Now, I've been on my fair share of chairlifts, through my travels, a lot of chairlifts. This is one of the best, I think, of actual, we talk about the actual chairs. Like I said before, they have nice padded chairs. They're super wide. You could take a nap here. I mean, don't, because it's not safe. You could fall out. But you could fit, I see a family of like 4 up ahead of me. So you can fit quite a few people here on these very luxurious, well-sized benches here in the sky. Yeah, you can see the house there. I always worried about the chairlift there, that people would throw stuff down the chimney of the house. Of course, it's a very irresponsible thing to do. But yeah, hopefully they have precautions against that. Yeah, getting pretty high up here. This isn't really the most terrifying chairlift. I've been on far more terrifying chairlifts than this. But you do have a little chance to let your feet dangle above the ground. So we glide above the road here. See cars underneath us. You can see the gondolas there. I don't like the gondolas as much because you're just like in a capsule. You don't get as good of views. I kind of like to stick with the chairs. And here we go upward on the last little stretch. I like to keep my eyes open for bears. I've seen bears along the pathway here while going up before. Oh, look. Zip line. Yeah, you can see on the roads here where that bus takes people up and down to the top. Yeah, getting close up to the top of the world up here. Feel a little bit of wind. Sky looks a little bit scary, but we'll just see how the day goes. We can deal with a little bit of rain. I don't know if you can see that behind me. See almost the entire city of Gatlinburg back there. All right, here we go, getting back to the station here, getting ready to run as soon as I hit the ground. All right. And as we enter Anakeesta up here, you can see they have decorated for the 4th of July season. Even the bears getting into the spirit there, wearing their patriotic hats. It truly is beautiful up here on top of the mountain. You can see the patriotic theme continues, the red, white, and blue rags here over this bridge. The bridge crossing the little creek there. And no matter what time of year, they always have a roaring campfire here at Anakeesta for people to sit around and relax. So still a little worried about the rain starting. So I think before the rain has a chance to start, I think we want to go on a mountain coaster. Take the old rail runner here down the mountain. This one's absolutely terrifying. It's one of the scariest mountain coasters I've ever been on because it's only got one rail on it. So you're just like going down the mountain on like a metal piece of spaghetti. All right, let's get in there. We have the one brake here. Most of them have the brakes on the side. This has got the one brake in the middle. So you can control how fast or slow the rail runner goes. All right, let's go do this. So we buy our tickets here for the mountain coaster. All right, we head down these stairs here over to the boarding area of the rail runner. Oh, there you go. See someone beginning there, sailing. Oh my gosh, sailing down the mountain. Oh, I hate this. See the rail runner cars there actually have a little Sasquatch stamp on the very front. And our chariot awaits.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Pulling forward.
All right, pulling forward. Going down. I hate this. Oh, it's so bumpy! Can you guys see that? It's so terrifying. It's like this little piece of metal, and it so bounces me around, and it's terrible. Oh my gosh! Okay, calm down, calm on. It says brake, it says brake, so slow down. Slow down. Don't want to go too slow, because then you get hit in the rear. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Oh! 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 Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! This is the worst. Oh, you can't stop. You can't stop. This is the scariest mountain coaster I've ever been on. Oh my gosh, it's slow. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I have never been this scared in my life of anything. Slow. Okay. Oh my gosh. 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 It's short. That's one thing. It was short, but terrifying. Oh my gosh. That was sheer terror. That was sheer terror. I've been doing a lot more. Scared. That's scary. I think that scared me more than Top Thrill. I think it scared me more than Top Thrill too. Oh my gosh. I gotta keep pushing the handle forward so we can keep progressing. All right, now we're taking our relaxing ride back to the top of the mountain. I'm not lying when I say that is the scary. Well, this is one of the scariest rides. I'm including roller coasters at theme parks. This was so scary. Now, one thing that scares me about the mountain coasters is that you feel like you're gonna fly off the track. Not only did I feel like I was gonna fly off the track, I felt like I was gonna fly out of the cart. Literally, I don't know if you can see, I got just a seatbelt. The seatbelt, but like literally the seatbelt felt like it was the only thing holding me in. And I guess it is the only thing holding me in. I guess it didn't feel like it. That's how it works. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we gotta go all the way up there to the tippy top and back up to the top of Anakeesta. Pretty much takes us down the mountain, and then we take a relaxing ride all the way back up. So yeah, this is probably the roughest ride too. This is like a wooden roller coaster style, like the roughness, like really get knocked around, and it just, oh my god, it so feels like you're gonna fly off that little narrow track so much. And another interesting thing to know, this actually has a lower weight limit than any mountain coaster I've ever seen. The weight limit is 230 pounds, and I think I must be exactly 230 pounds because yeah, I was almost not expecting to be able to let on. I went on the scale and they told me, yep, you can ride. I think I might be a few pounds over, so there may be a little grace period there, but so I'm on the very upper end of people that are allowed to ride this, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe I think it's a rougher ride because of my weight, because I feel like I'm flying, because I lean very heavily because I'm heavy, and yeah, so it'd probably be a lot less of a rough ride if you were a smaller person. But as a person of my size, this was rough. This was rough. I mean, I'm not injured, I'm not hurt, I'm not bruised, nothing like that. But like, it's a, you know, people don't do like the rough rides, like the wooden roller coasters that I was talking about. But yeah, this is something. This is something. Don't start out. I saw someone said that in the line that they were going to use this as an introductory mountain coaster to their young son. I didn't say anything to him, but I was like, I'm not sure about that. No, this is one of the scariest ones, just out there anywhere. This is, oh my gosh, yeah. So that is, what is this thing? The Rail Runner, right? I think this is called. That is the Rail Runner, the most terrifying mountain coaster that I've ever ridden. And they said it's the only single rail in the United States. And that single rail, that makes a big difference with how terrifying it is. Yikes. And for anyone curious, while riding mountain coasters and while riding most roller coasters in theme parks that allow filming. This is what I use, the DJI Osmo Action Cam. I use the handheld strap. The handheld strap gives me more control. Some parks don't allow the hand strap; they make you use the chest strap. But this is my go-to when filming on thrill rides. We are entering this area here where they're having the United Tastes of America. I bought the pass here to get some different foods from around the United States. And of course, let's just take a second to enjoy the view. Some absolute beautiful vistas from up here on Anakeesta. This fountain here, I guess the kids can slosh around in if they'd like. And you can see the giant salamander there spitting into the fountain. The big fish spitting into the fountain, all wearing their patriotic hats. Oh, look at this, even the deer over here is getting in. Oh, stay back. This deer squirts. There's a bear up there as well. Whoa, watch out for that. Watch out for the deer. Yeah, the bear majestically on top of the waterfall, dressed in his most patriotic clothing. Also, this deer is gonna get me. This otter down here. Everyone spit into the pond. You can look over here and see the different stands representing different states with different food items. You have an apple fritter here at Washington. These apples here. Looks like next up is Texas. See the cowboy bear up there on top. Looks like they got several items here at Texas. We got a few different drinks and a chicken fried steak as well. But this looks like a good place to start here. We have the main booth, and it looks like they have a lobster roll. Let's have a lobster roll here on a mountaintop. All right, we've got our first punch in our tasting card with the main lobster roll there. Seems kind of like a lobster salad type roll there, and it's a fair amount of food. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be able to eat quite a bit. There's 7 punches, so I'm gonna try food from 7 different states. Yeah, this was $50, so I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair amount of food for what you pay. If you're coming up here, maybe with more than one person though, it's probably enough to just split one if you're not incredibly hungry. But yeah, let's dig into the lobster roll. Yeah, I went with Maine first. New England seafood, one of my favorite foods. I think my favorite foods are New England seafood and then food, Louisiana cuisine. But let's see what a lobster roll tastes like on top of a mountain. That is good. Like I said, it is kind of like a seafood salad. It's very meaty. It doesn't have like a lot of vegetables in it, which I like the meatiness. It's mixed with mayonnaise. Now my favorite kind of lobster roll is the kind that doesn't use mayonnaise, but just uses butter instead. That's kind of my favorite. But it's still pretty decent. Again, it's the lobster's like shredded. I like it better when it's got the big chunks of lobster, but for a lobster feast on top of a mountain in the Appalachian Mountains, this is pretty good. And we have obtained Clean Basket Club. Of course, this is only the first basket of many. There are 6 more options to try on my card. So we maybe got quite a few baskets, but let's see what the other states have to offer. Let's try some of the cuisine I grew up on. Here is Illinois cuisine. Of course, grew up in Indiana, but technically kind of a suburb of Chicago. They have both the classic Chicago dog and then another Illinois staple, the Italian beef sandwich. Let's go ahead and get both, and just I can compare them to what these would taste like in the Chicagoland area. And 2 more punches of the card, and we have our Chicago dog there. Of course, the Chicago dog dressed with the sports peppers, the tomatoes, The green relish, although I must say, it's supposed to have, the green relish is supposed to be that like bright green radioactive looking relish. This is more just standard relish. And then it's got the poppy seed bun. And the Italian beef here. This is kind of, you know, kind of a staple in the Chicagoland area. This bun's very, very toasted. It looks a little different. It's got the peppers on it. We never had cheese on ours. My grandmother used to make Italian beef. We're not Italian, but there was just, you know, it's a local dish in Chicagoland. And yeah, we'll have to see. We'll see if this tastes like my grandma used to make. Okay, so we got some ground to cover here. We've got the Chicago dog, and let's see here. I think, you know, they got, like I said, they got everything on here they're supposed to. All it's missing is that bright radioactive relish. Using more of these, just a standard hot dog relish. It should be it's supposed to be an all beef dog too. So let's see. It doesn't quite. I think they're just using probably the same hot dogs they use here, because there's a little. It just doesn't taste like a Chicago dog. The actual meat part, the actual sausage, is probably the hot dog that they normally have, but they've dressed it like a Chicago dog, and that's what counts. Let's see. Give this another try. There's some of the sports pepper in there. Yeah, that's good. They got all the flavors in there, all the necessary flavors. It's decent. It's good, but I would say, you know, not a replacement for a Chicago dog from Chicago. This is good. It's good that this is a celebration gives you an idea of what's out there. But of course, if you want the best, the optimal version, you're gonna have to travel the country to actually see the optimal version. All right, let's try the Italian beef. Again, this looks a little different. The beef looks drier. Usually, like when my grandma made it, it was very wet, very sloppy. Big piles, big mounds of Italian beef. The peppers are a good touch. I got the spicy peppers. That's a good touch. I think the beef is not really Italian beef. The meat that they use. I'm not trying to be too particular, but yeah, the beef doesn't have any of the same seasoning that you have in Italian beef. Again, I may be unfairly comparing any of these foods to what they taste like in the actual area. This is a decent sandwich. This is a good sandwich, but it really does not represent what an Italian beef really is. There's so much food here. I've got 4 more dishes to try. This has already been like a tremendous amount of food. Any one of these would have been a suitable lunch by itself. I think this is definitely, if you come with a friend, I would just get one of these, because this is a lot of food. But if you really want a full pig out experience, you know, buy your own. Okay, I had to pace myself just a little bit. Got 4 more punches on my cart, so I wanted to save a little bit of room to not complete either the hot dog or the Italian beef. Over here they have the Ridge Rambler. This is the truck or bus that takes you from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. I guess it unloads right here. Some more American icons in bear form here. This is, of course, a Bearham Lincoln, where we have a bear that has taken the place of Abraham Lincoln from the Lincoln Monument in Washington, D.C. This really reminds me of the ending to the Planet of the Apes movie, the one with Mark Wahlberg, where he goes back to Earth, and then one of the apes has replaced Abraham Lincoln. So I guess here we have Planet of the Bears. Now we are entering the Vista gardens. You see the Anakeesta Tower up there. People climb up to the top to get the best views in the park. To head this way under these flags. Oh, this is cool. Look up in here, you see these tubes of paint. And it looks like the tubes are squirting out flowers. There's like the red paint there, squirting out a trail of red flowers. Yeah, you can see the purple flowers being squirted there. Some orange squirts. Yeah, I love how they've gone all in with the patriotic theme. It's kind of stuff like this that makes it fun to come back to Anakeesta and see what's changed. Another American icon in bear form. We have Rosie the Riveter. And what would you call the bear form of Rosie the Riveter? Rosie the Rivet Bear. Rosie the Rivet Bear. Rosie the Rivet Bear. The Treehouse Village Adventure. All these little huts up here that you can walk through. Oh dear, do I have to go through this? I guess so. Into the rope tunnel here. All right. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's squeezing me. It's very tight in here. This is a mistake. I should have never entered this realm. Oh, it's pulling my hat off. Okay. All right. Oh, what is wrong with me? This one's a little easier. It's got a board there. We can just walk across. Up here to the little bird's nest. Oh, look at that. They have some little wooden eggs here from the bird. Oh, we are in an American goldfinch nest. Oh man, more ropes. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That step was a doozy. Okay. This is like tightrope walking with a net. Okay. There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. There we go. There's some sort of trick bridge here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. The ground is moving. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's up here to the Vista Gardens. I can't put my finger on it, but it feels like there has been some major like rerouting of the path. I think this path is completely new here that we're walking up. I think they've added this recently. Now this is definitely brand new here. Get these birdhouses, the big slides that take you down the mountain. You guys wanna go down one of those slides? So this new section here is called Birdventure. It's like an adventure with birds. And you see the different birdhouses here. There's an owl up in that birdhouse. We got a woodpecker here. Let's take a peek in the woodpecker's house. Okay, we got some bear sculptures. Oh yeah, this is like themed after like different bear carvings. Chisels wood shop. Oh, look at this in little holes. We got little animals, a little raccoon there, little skunk. Chaos reigns. Yeah, there really is some fun theming with the bear carvings. You do see carvings like this all over the Smoky Mountains. Look at that, they even here have a moonshine jug there, a carved moonshine jug. It's a bumpy path here. Whoa. Heading into the owl's house here. I see the owl over the door. Okay, I guess these are the owl's books. Oh, look at this. There's like a mini universe here inside the owl's house. There's a picture of the owl there over the fireplace. I guess he has pictures, portraits of his friends. It's a lion here. The hippopotamus. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy in here. I was not expecting this. Yes, this is the Bluebirds. Oop, the Bluebirds house here at the end. Oh yeah, you can see the Bluebird out the window there. Oh, and apparently this Bluebird has a bunch of platinum records. That's interesting. Okay, there's like rock star supplies up along here, different wigs and boots. Interesting. Okay, you see the perch here into the Bluebird's mirror. Oh, it says now it's your turn to shine. Oh, we're getting a picture taken? All right, you guys see the picture? It's kind of reflective, it's hard to see, but it did take a picture of me. Can you see it? So much reflection, I'm sorry. Yeah, there is this big bouncy net here. You step on. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we can do a little bit of bouncing here. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm done bouncing. I think we're done bouncing. Let's get off this thing. Guess it's time to head down the tube. All right, I'm gonna climb in here. All right, in the tube. Oh, the tube lights up. Different colors. Oh my gosh. I gotta get out of this tube before someone comes and hits me from behind. Oh, now where am I? Okay, down here, there is a whole series of tubes, different slides that'll take you to the bottom of the hill. Now imagine you have to walk back up, so I think we should pick one very carefully that we want to go down. Okay. We're on this slide. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. I'm good, thank you. Whew. You can see down here all of these different slides and tubes that you can ride to the bottom. But of course, once you go down, you gotta go back up. So you gotta take those stairs to get back up to where we begin. Oh my goodness. Some great slides, but man, it'd be nice if there was an elevator or an escalator. Stop here to take a breather and enjoy this bird wing photo op. Caw-caw, caw-caw. And also, if you're willing to squirm, there is like a little secret passage you can take to the top of Owl's house there and look out from the lookout point. I'd mentioned earlier my two favorite kinds of food, New England seafood and Louisiana cuisine, and here is the Louisiana booth, complete with the alligator there with the shiny glasses. All right, got myself a bowl of the Cajun gumbo there with my punch card. Let's give this a try. All right, let's try some of this Cajun gumbo here. Some bread in here. I think that's, got some cornbread in there. Let's give this a try. Yeah, it's got the sausage, tomatoes, the peppers, all the good stuff in there. That's very tasty. Very good. All right, ate all the gumbo. I didn't really care for the cornbread. I'm just not a big cornbread fan, so left that behind. And since we're right over here, let's get some Rocky Top tacos. Currently have a New Mexico menu here with the Canyon Climb chorizo taco. There is our chorizo taco. It's got a good little glob of avocado there. Gonna squeeze some limes on top. Oh, There we go. So we've been to Maine, we've been to Illinois, we went to Louisiana, now we've showed up in New Mexico, home of the original Meow Wolf. I'm gonna try this chorizo taco here. Chorizo there. Yeah, so the chorizo's not the most flavorful chorizo I've ever had. So we've had some really good food so far today. But I must say, of all the things I've had, the chorizo taco, not my favorite. The chorizo just did not have all that much flavor to it. Now up here is where we board the Hellbender, the newer of the two mountain coasters here. Of course, the Hellbender named after a giant type of salamander. See the Hellbender down there? Someone taking off, winding their way down the mountain. All right, and we will head down to board the Hellbender. All right, our chariot awaits here on the Hellbender. Whoops!
The bottom first.
All right, here we go on the Hellbender. Let's bend some hell. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. This is much less terrifying than the freaking whatever the other one was. Woo! Okay, this is fun. This is fun. This is delightful compared to that other monster. All right. Yeah, just cruising here through the forest. A nice, relaxing feel. Woo! Okay, here's where they start bending. Woo! Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh! No! Why? Why is this horrible? Okay. Oh, okay. Straight away here. See, it kind of bends back and forth. That's what they call it, the Hellbender. It's bendy. Bendier than any other mountain coaster. Oh, I hate these big curves. Slow down, track hands. Okay. Woo, slow down. There we go. A little faster there. Give it a little bit of speed. All right. So the Hellbender. Going back up the hill. It's funny, both the mountain coasters like take you down, like you're basically on the top of the mountain that is Anakeesta. You take the mountain coasters down to the bottom, and the mountain coasters delightfully raise you back up. Now look at this, pretty steep ride back up to the top. I would say this one definitely more fun to me, less harsh, and just more relaxing. And I'm not relaxing. Relaxing is a bad word, but it's more enjoyable, I guess. I prefer the two. This one is I greatly prefer. It's still terrifying. All mountain coasters are terrifying. Something about being able to actually control your speed is like terrifying to me. I feel like I don't deserve that responsibility. That should not be in my hands. That I should be able to just sit here and enjoy the coaster. But that's what mountain coasters are all about. Going at your own speed, having a little more control over your experience than at a traditional amusement park. But yes, we have the two mountain coasters here at Anakeesta conquered for the day. So this is pretty cool. If you do not have a GoPro or a sports cam and you'd like to see your ride here, they give you a little card here. Scan it there, and it'll give you it'll show you. There you go. It'll show you the on-ride video, which you can purchase for about $12. Yeah, there I am. That's pretty good footage. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty good. And we exit through the Fur Trader. Oh yeah, you see, you can get some Hellbender merch here. Hellbender t-shirts. The motto of the Hellbender mountain coaster is "Hell bent on a good time." And oh my goodness, I love this so much. You've seen the other icons, but here is Mount Rushbear. You have all the bear presidents: George, Washing Bear, Thomas Bearferson, Teddy Bear Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. That's the second statue of Abraham Lincoln we have here. Oh, that's almost as magnificent as the actual mountain. And look at this. It's my friend, Willow. Willow, the tree spirit here. And they've actually moved him. I wasn't expecting him to pop up here. He used to be in a different location here in Anakeesta, but they've moved him down here. This is a good location for him. He used to kind of be kind of off by himself, which was also kind of cool. But he's right here along the walkway now. And even Willow is getting into the patriotic spirit with the red, white, and blue bow tie there. And you're allowed to climb on Willow. There's only one rule. Don't climb above Willow's lap. You got to keep it below the equator. Hey, Will. Allowed to have a seat here on Willow's lap. Always one of the highlights of Anakeesta here. I absolutely love coming out and visiting Willow. Now, if you go to Colorado, at Glenwood Caverns Park, they have two of Willow's cousins. They have Chantico and Halvor Flowstone out there in Colorado. The close resemblance to Willow, although I think they call them trolls. But I think there is another set of creatures like this. I forget the name of it. There's a forest in Kentucky that has these similar fiberglass creatures. But always good to say hi to Willow. You look wonderful in your patriotic bow tie there. That'll do, Willow. That'll do. Sun's actually coming out nice and bright. I was worried it was going to start raining today, but you know what? I'm starting to feel like I can never trust the weatherman. Oh, it's raining in here. Wait, what is happening? I spoke too soon. This is like a rain tunnel. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Get me out. Get out of here. I was just talking about how it never rained today, and then I inadvertently walked into some sort of strange rain tunnel, and there was like water spraying down from inside the tunnel. Some celebratory pinwheels here in the garden. There's a babbling waterfall here. Some gnome houses down here. Gnomes are being patriotic as well. Oh yeah, the old gnome says USA. Old Uncle Sam gnome. And up there is the Anakeesta Tower, the lookout point. Let's head up there and get a full view of Anakeesta. Of course, here at Anakeesta, always an opportunity to curl up by a fire, but let's get on top of the Anakeesta Tower. Yeah, the Anakeesta Tower, established in 2020. Oh, what a year that was. It was designed to look like a giant flower. But there's only one way to the top of the tower, and that is via stairs. As you can see, lots of beautiful views as we climb the stairs, but wait, just wait till we get to the top. It'll be pretty, I promise. As you get to the top of the tower, these dials will show you what direction you're looking. Looking over here northeast, it'll tell you what different mountaintops you can see from here. But you can also look down upon Anakeesta itself. See the birdhouses over there, the Hellbenders right down that way. And we do have a glass floor here. You want to step out on there and look down. Oh, that's kind of scary. Looking down on the people walking below me. That's a little dance for the glass floor. look down at those people. They don't even know I'm dancing on their heads. Over on this side, you can look down onto the city of Gatlinburg. You can see the Gatlinburg Strip there. Over on this side of the tower, see the food trucks. The chairlift drops you off right there. And you enter through this area here. And you can spot some of the other mountaintop attractions here in Gatlinburg. Over there is the original Sky Park with the bridge. You can see the Space Needle right about there. And then you can see the track for Ober Gatlinburg over that way. But no matter how you look at it, one of the absolute prettiest views in Gatlinburg up here on top of Anakeesta. And you can see the tikis, you can see the surfboard. We're over here at the Hawaii stand where we can get a Dole Whip. A Dole Whip here at Anakeesta. So this is normally a bakery. You can see they've spiced it up, added some Hawaiian decorations, the pineapples there, the little tikis. I'll go sit by the fire and have my own little luau. Now I used to think the Dole Whips were exclusive to the Disney parks. After traveling around a bit, I found that you can actually find them in other places. It's like this, see here. It's like pineapple flavored soft serve ice cream. Always delicious. Always a treat to get it at Disney or anywhere else. Now we checked out the new Birdventure, but the original venture here was Bearventure. This little ladder course here, themed after bears. Let's take a nice nostalgic walk here on Bearventure. Got the bridge, solid bridge under our feet. That bridge is a little less solid there. Ooh. Oh, jeez. You're doing better than I was. Gotta walk on these individual logs, and oh dear, gotta do a rope walk. You can hold on here to the to this rope. Hopefully I won't twist my ankle here. There we go. I think I actually went through Bearventure backwards. I think you're supposed to start over here with these two towering bears are. Beautiful view of the tower here. The beautiful waterfall right here. And you can actually see there's some goldfish there in the pond. Got this cool little sky nest here where you can peek out over Anakeesta. A lot of rope bridges, things like that here. But head into this orb, have an interesting view of the surrounding area. So we only have one more punch left on the United Tastes of America card, so I figure we get something a little lighter to finish the day off. Let's go for the Texas chicken fried steak. All right, so our final meal of the day, the Texas chicken fried steak. Now I know the name chicken fried steak confuses a lot of people. It is steak. It is a certain cut of steak, and they fry it as if it were a chicken. That is why it's called chicken fried steak. And if you use chicken instead of beef in this dish, it is called chicken fried chicken. Okay, digging into the chicken fried steak here. Make sure we get a little gravy. Whoa. Should be a little good gravy there. Nice peppery taste to it. That's pretty good. The gravy, I like not a big fan of white gravy. So the gravy's a little bland, but the steak itself is pretty good. and we have successfully eaten our way across America. So as far as the United Tastes of America, I'd say my favorite thing that I ate today was the Louisiana gumbo. I would say that my least favorite was probably the New Mexico chorizo taco. There was just something not great about the chorizo. Just doesn't have a lot of necessarily did not have a lot of flavor to it. Near the exit, they have a little gift shop here, Willow's Workshop. So a gift shop themed after Willow, the tree spirit, who we saw earlier. So a lot of toys here in Willow's Workshop. I was hoping for some Willow merchandise. We do have these Willow Anakeesta t-shirts, which are pretty nice, but they only come in children's sizes here. Now there is several states that I did not cash in on. Georgia here has peach ice cream. I did think I've had all the entrees. There's 6 entrees and I had the 1 dessert with the Hawaiian Dole Whip. But yeah, so some of the others, I think California only had alcohol. A few of them just had alcohol, and a few of them just had dessert. And here at their barbecue restaurant, the Smokehouse, they have done a United Tastes of America overlay and changed this to have a Carolina NASCAR theme. Carolina's home of NASCAR. And they have some items here. These actually were not included in the tasting card. They have Mama's Biscuits and Gravy and a cheerwine cocktail mixed with cheerwine mixed with a shot of smooth whiskey. Yes, it's served in the bottle. And you see a little NASCAR over here, a little Anakeesta NASCAR. Oh no, the rain is showing up just in time to get on the chairlift. It was about to head down, and here comes the rain. Maybe we need to do so we don't get all wet. Let's get in one of the enclosed cabins here. Okay, apparently right now neither one is an option because of the rain. It says they're just getting everyone off the chairlift. They said that once the storm passes, they'll reopen that, or we can take the truck down in the meantime. Ducked into this gift shop here to get out of the rain. But I did notice they did have some options for t-shirts in here, and then we do have a t-shirt that does feature Willow, so that's pretty cool. I definitely like that shirt there. Stepped into the dining room here where we can wait out the storm. And it looks like the sun has peeked its head out from behind the rain clouds. And it looks like they're getting ready to fire up the chairlift. Oh, here they go. They're a little soggy though, a little wet. And because it's so soggy, I think I'm going to try to hop aboard one of the gondolas. It'll be a little bit drier inside. All right, our chariot awaits. Well, these are pretty wet. Yeah, I'm not sure if my hack of getting into the gondola paid off. The seat's still wet. I'm sitting on a wet seat because see the windows are open, so the rain just blew right in. And finally, we are free to head back down the mountain. Yeah, I get a nice clear view of the city now that the rain has cleaned the sky. You can see all these chairs coming up have no one in them.
Thank you for me.
Yeah, theoretically during the rainstorm, I could have walked to the buses that would take me down the mountain, but you still have to walk through the pouring rain. So I just hunkered down in the restaurant, relaxed, sat at the seat, and waited for the rain to pass. I think I was waiting maybe about an hour, but it's all good. Now we get a nice relaxing ride down the mountain. All right, we are heading back into Gatlinburg and back into the station. And once you get to the bottom, you have to pass through the Great Outdoors gift shop. See the giant elk head looking over the gift shop. You can see some mountain climbing equipment there and a chainsaw. I don't know, would you have a chainsaw while you're climbing mountains? I guess if you're climbing to like chop down a tree, so these are probably used for climbing up the tree and then cutting down the branches. A pyramid of bears here in the middle of the store. Yeah, look at all this red, white, and blue stuff here. The Anakeesta hat with the bear on it. And I bet if Jen was here, she would want one of these ridiculous headbands. So thank you for joining me here today for an amazing day at Anakeesta. And I was just thinking like how cool it's been being able to see Anakeesta kind of grow and evolve into a full-fledged theme park. I remember the day that they were erecting this building here. I remember drove by and I'm like, what are they doing over there? And I remember driving back and they had erected that red piece right there, the wheel that takes the chairlift. And it opened up basically as a chairlift with some shops at the top, and just over the years they've added things, and really grown into just a full experience. A full day can easily be spent here at Anakeesta. You see different rides, different shops, music, food. So definitely will be. I bought my annual pass. I will be coming back to Anakeesta. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if there's any specific events or times that you'd like me to come back to show what's going on at Anakeesta. But I do thank you guys for joining me today. If you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help the channel in other ways, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. More stuff coming soon to the Etsy shop. Also doing personalized messages on Cameo. If you'd like a message sent to you, to your friend, to your family, all that information is in the description, and all that helps keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this chairlift high in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.